Hello, my friends. Welcome to another live stream of the weekly free instant tournament. As you know, this happens every week. It's updated on Fridays. And let me just check to see if the live stream is going where it should. Yep. Let's share the screen and play 8 deals with match point scoring. And you can find them under the Solitaire tab, the free instant tournament. And before we begin, let me do some word from our sponsors here. Take a look at the Bridge Academy. You will see the address. I hope you see the address here without any obstacles. I can see some obstacles in my screen, but anyway, it's bridgeacademy.locals.com, and you will find hundreds of short videos from around 10 to 15 minutes, usually, sometimes shorter, exploring bidding, declare, play, and defense. And many of them are completely open to anyone who wishes to watch them. Some of them are for subscribers only. Subscription is quite affordable. It's only $15 per month, so 50 cents per day. So if you think this is useful for your bridge development, I appreciate your help. And let's move forward. We have a 15 high card point hand, a 1-0 trump opening bid, a minimum, but still quite within range. And partner asks for the 4-card major, and now he's inviting. We should reject because we have a minimum. And I know the robot invites, I would say, inconsistently. Some hands that I would bash, just bid game, he invites, and other hands that I would never think of inviting. It would just settle for a part score. He also likes to invite. So let me. In other words, we are playing with a weak player. This is a hand with which I would bid game immediately with 5-card support and 2 aces. But maybe he did right because we have wasted values in clubs, so we will lose 2 clubs and a spade apparently. So depend on how many trumps we will lose. There is an idiot's finesse position here in trumps by leading the 10, trying to get a cover from Jack 9 third. So if it goes 10, Jack, Ace, Queen, maybe we should finesse the 8. We'll see what they'll do. Okay, they gave us a reference left. Now we can discard our spade loser. And basically, we don't want to draw 3 rounds of trumps now. We want to rough 2 diamonds and dummies. So let's just cash ace and king. We're already ahead, and there is no profitable position with that jack appearing. So we can claim losing only 1 trump and a cross rough. And that's bound to be a good result, 75%, because the robot, for some reason, gave us a reference left that he should not. But why didn't he do the same at other tables? That's an interesting question. Let's see people who got defeated at 4 hearts, for instance. What happened here? Same bidding, but only an acceptance. Same lead. And a misplay from declarer. He didn't discard his spade loser. Okay. Anyway, 15 high card points. Some people would open 1-0 trump with this one too, but I don't like it. I think that's a way to lose, to miss, particularly in match points. In imps, I see some more justification for it, because you can get 1-0 trump, 3-0 trumps, and the fact that you hid the character of your hand may help you in the play. But there are many, many more hands in which you want to play a diamond apart score, or maybe even a slam. And after one heart from partner, we have a maximum for 2 diamonds, but still well within range. And now he's basically suggesting that this is merely a correction, right? It's not forcing. He wants to play in hearts. I have a nice hand for hearts. In imps, I would be worried about being too timid with this hand, but match points, it's just to find hearts is probably good. And here we are with 3 top losers, ace, king, and ace. And we would have a problem in spades if they didn't mess with spades. So it's not an excellent game, but it's worthwhile in imps. All we need now is a trump break. No trump break for us, luckily. Luckily, because now we can just draw the last trump and give. Well, let's see. Sometimes, once in a while. Now it's risky. Is it risky to play spades and then get a ruff? And only if I had cashed the ace of diamonds before this. My thought here to try to get an over trick would be play 2 spades. If they survive, play ace, king of diamonds. So if West has precisely 2 diamonds, 4 spades, 4 hearts, and 3 clubs, then I could make an extra trick by playing 2 spades, then ace, king of diamonds, then leading a diamond at the 2-card ending and over-ruffing West. But I don't believe that. And there is some risk, because if I play spades and he ruffs the second or third spades and switches to a singleton diamond, I'm stuck in dummy and I'll lose another diamond trick. So let's just claim losing 1 trump. For he to have that precise distribution, clubs would have to be 6-1, 6-3, right? And they were. No, clubs were 6-3, but he had 4 diamonds, not. But if we switch diamonds and spades, then it would work. But it didn't. And so there's nothing we could have done better than this. We hit a good strain and level here, since trumps are not breaking. And I feel a lot of sympathy for people in game, especially in hearts. No trumps is not so great. But 4 hearts is a reasonable game. A good game, actually. Anyway, 14 high card points and 5 spades. And now we have a 2 club rebid. And here we are in 2 clubs. We might have passed 1 no trump. It's not completely impossible, but what is this lead? Usually this wouldn't be a singleton. Usually people don't lead singleton trumps usually. So we can try to establish hearts or lead a spade from dummy. I'll go for the heart route. And playing hearts right now, maybe they won't find a possible heart ruff. It's not obvious that I'm playing from 3. Now, clubs were 3-2. So if I can survive without a heart ruff, the rest is ours. And here we are. Now draw trumps, and the rest is ours. 9 tricks. Wow. We didn't do anything extraordinary here, either in the bidding or in the play, just establishing our long. Well, I guess if people draw trumps immediately, you may have entry trouble or control trouble with those diamonds. So you can draw 3 rounds of clubs, for instance, and then lead a heart, because they will play diamond, diamond. You ruff with your last trump. Now you will lose another diamond trick. So we needed those trumps in our hand to control diamonds, but we exposed ourselves to a heart ruff, which they didn't find. Okay, 2 hearts, a weak bid. This is a uncomfortable kind of hand. I hate invitations, first of all. In IMSA, we'll just bid 4 hearts. And this is a very anti-percentage game. I don't think we are favorites to make 10 tricks here. But once in a blue moon, we do, when we get a fitting partner. And I think inviting is too revealing. But in match points, there's not so great a premium on bidding game. We want to be right, to stop low if there is no. So for me, the question here is either pass or to no trumps, to go to game if partner shows some signs of life. I'll go the second route, because I think this is, I may be misjudging, but this is how I think people will react. I don't think most of them will pass here. And I want to be with them. Now, 3 clubs is a good news, bad news bid, because he's showing a maximum, but the club feature is not fitting our hand. We would like a diamond feature. So I'll just sign off. And if he goes to game, it's on him. Okay, he has a singleton diamond, which is better than a singleton spade. The lead was favorable. And so that means that we have some reasonable chances here. So remember, the lead was a 7 of clubs. And now we got a discard for our heart, for our spade, sorry. Now we are home with trumps breaking at worst 3-2, 3-1, because we can ruff a club in dummy. And should we? So East has a king of diamonds and a king of clubs. West has the ace of diamonds and the queen of clubs. Can there be a void in heart somewhere? I don't believe East can have a void in hearts, because he passed over 2 hearts. That would be against the odds. Let's call it like that, against the odds. So I will just play a little heart here. Now we claim with 11 tricks. Ruff a club in dummy and discard a spade on the jack of diamonds. $82. Okay, 20 high card points. That's a bad 20. Ace, king, queen. Honors on the short suit is bad news. An unsupported jack is bad news. Also, 4-3-3 is bad news. So I will be conservative here, not open to no trumps. Just show the 18-19 kind of hand. I don't know if Robert thinks that 20s should come here. Okay, here we are in 3-no trumps. The lead is kind of annoying because it's taking away our possible entry to dummy, and dummy hasn't got a lot of entries. We basically need dummy to. We need either a mistake or a short ace of diamonds. So let's see first if we can give some power to our 8 of spades. And now I think the best way to make, they don't give count. Against humans, we would have a very interesting problem here. How to better scramble their count signals. And typically, just a few words about this. Typically, you would like to use their own signals. So if they are using standard signals, meaning they play high from even and low from odd, you would play low from odd as well. So since you have an odd number of diamonds, you would play the 2, not the 7. And if they play upside down, you would play the 7, not the 2. But I think you should start with the jack. This consideration is about the second trick, because the jack creates the impression that, especially if somebody has an ace third, that they should not be ducking this. Okay, they ducked it. And now we need some help. We need a heart finesse, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be playing the king or the jack. To me, it's just a guess here. And now we hopefully, we have to try. Okay, that was a very friendly defense, enabling our 8 of spades to win. And we won 10 tricks, 64%. That was very friendly. If he just stays away from spades. He defended well by ducking diamonds twice. And we could spend more assuming human opponents. They are not human. They don't give count, as far as I know. But a human player who would play the 10 from this holding. Okay, that's a complicated discussion. I will leave this to another opportunity. Let's move on. 13 high card points, balanced hand. We open one club with 3 in each minor. Partner's double shows hearts. We don't want to encourage him a lot. Our hand is quite bad. He should have 5 spades and 4 hearts. We prefer hearts for sure. And here we are in 4 hearts. Okay. That was all on him. So he had 4 spades and 5 hearts. I don't understand his reasoning. But if the defense doesn't switch to spades really quickly, we will have an end play here. Okay. How does this work? We draw trumps. No more trumps. We ruff a diamond. That's called an eliminating move. Now we eliminate clubs. So now there's only spades and trumps. And now we lead the spade to the 10. And if Ace has king queen, he will be helpless. Any return from him, either a spade or a non-spade, would be a rough and slough, would give us an extra trick. This is just for practice because the spade honors are split, as they should be. And with a doubleton, spade west should be switching to spades anyway. Okay, 11 high card points, a one hard opening bid, and a rejection of any invitation here. Even in imps, I would reject this one. Perhaps wrongly, but I would. Okay, now this, if they don't switch to clubs, and they did, now we will lose still a diamond. We are depending on the heart finesse. That doesn't look good because he has two aces already. Let's see. That doesn't look bad. That's what I meant. The king of hearts was a lot for him to have. So let's just see. If somebody's asleep with king, queen of diamonds. Why not, right? Nope. Nobody's asleep. And so now we can claim missing a game. But still 68%. And our final board, partners opening. We have an opening bid. We're going to game. Let us explore our strains. He should, I think he denies spades. I don't, but he does. But anyway, we still may have a hard fit in the way to find about this in the robot system is to bid a new minor, and he has 3 hearts, so 4 hearts is probably better than 3 on trumps with this kind of hand. Weak suits and aces, so let's just bid game. Favorable lead, very bad suit. We can discard 1 club on the king of diamonds to lose 1 club and God knows how many trumps. We're missing ace, queen, 10, 9, 8 of hearts. Let's consider the lead. Why is he leading? Let's see if he has a queen first. No, he doesn't. So Wes has the queen. This should be therefore queen 10, 8, 7. Which means that if anybody's short in hearts, should be West. Which means that we should be playing hearts from our hand. Let us unblock diamonds, because I will play the first heart from our hand and the second from diamond. Let's see if the queen is here. Nope. The next is a heart to the king. So we are now bound to lose a club, at least. See if those clubs are going to become established. No, so no. East didn't play a spade from. That was tricky of him, not play the queen from queen 10. I was expecting West to belong in spades. I probably wouldn't change my play in the heart. Well, it would change my play in the heart suit, but not the final result, because I would play low to the king and then low to the jack. I wouldn't play low to low in the second round to capture this heart queen. And so I don't think I would have escaped. I've got a bad result in the final deal here, but still 75%. I didn't see the final score. It popped up and I was more interested in the heart suit than in the final standings, but here they are. Let me see if I can. I think I can do this here, recent tournament. Yeah. Yeah, we are results. Let's see. Yeah, 74%. Reasonable tournament. Nothing out of nothing extraordinary here. Some lucky boards. This 96% was a bit amazing, but people wouldn't establish hearts. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to visit the Facebook group, Develop Your Bridge Skills. We have 284 members, and this is a group for discussion and development of bridge skills, increasing amazingly. So surprisingly, this is for your development. And so come along, bring your deals, bring your anecdotes, bring your problems, bring your questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.